Hey guys, here with a good idea for an airsoft. And y'all know what this is, right? It's a gearbox. And here's the rammer, here's the support rod, here's where the gears go, and here's where the trigger housing goes with the electrical components. And now here's where the motor goes. Everybody knows that, but I have an idea. It's to get rid of these guys right here. Yeah, the little deadly spring that makes your gears fly out of the gearbox when you try to put it back in really tight. Well, I got something even better. The power of magnets. Now there's not really any in here because I don't have strong enough magnets to do this in demonstration with, but I'll find some. But basically what you do, this part right here that actually slides up and pushes the air through the gun. Like that. What you need to do, which is inside, put a piece of magnet, a coiled magnet, it looks like coil, which is anything like that, and for the back rod, get another magnet for this whole piece that slides up into the tubing like so. And this whole piece right here should be made out of a magnet itself, but it has the reverse polarity of the one inside of here. So when this part comes back and hits this part, a force is built up by the gears pushing against these two magnets, and it'll work like a spring then, because once the gear finishes for revolution, it'll launch this piece forward and it'll cause air to go through. And I don't see why anyone caught on to this, because it's really clean. And two, when you put it back inside of your gearbox, all you gotta do is put that piece in, this piece in. This is an old MP5 I had, plastic, just demonstration. Alright, and it'd be like that. See, there's no messing up with your gears or nothing, it just looks like that. And basically you just put your gearbox back together really easily, because there's no force you have to push on. All you have to do is put the bearings in, put the spacers in, or bushings we're gonna call them, and just pop the top plate on, and you're set to go. And two, it's even cleaner for your gun because they're run by magnets, which is like clean power, rather than a spring that can like all bent up like this one. And yeah, springs aren't really that good. They're old technology. Everybody knows that. But yeah, magnets would help an airsoft gun really good for a metal gearbox. Thing about flaws about that though, if you get a metal gearbox, well, metal and magnets don't tend to go really well together because they stick to each other really bad. And they probably have to redesign the gearbox itself, but at least it'll be easier to put back together. And they should be innovating the airsoft industry, but I don't think China or Japan or Korea will get on top of the ball anytime soon, because they're so reliant on the springs over here, which is really cheap to make. And that's probably why I haven't done magnets yet, because it's not really cheap, because you need powerful magnets. The only way to do that is either rare earth or factory magnets that have been polarized. And that's about it. So yeah, I should be making a prototype really soon for my G3, but I'll probably get onto that soon if I find the right magnets for it. And probably end up looking like this with the back rod. Stick it in there like that, cut it down some, and for the inner piece will slide into it like that. Here's the back rod, here's the inner piece, go into it like that, so when it comes up you'll be able to force and release it. Alright, tell me what y'all think, and if it's a good idea, just leave a review or another video response of something that should be done to airsoft guns that'll make them really better than I actually are right now. And really with magnet power too, if you want to upgrade like your velocity or your rate of fire, all you would have to do is change out the back rod piece to make less resistance or more resistance against the plunger up here. Not really a plunger, but the compression chamber. But yeah, it's pretty good. I just thought of it about 2 minutes ago, so I just made this video. Yep. Tell me what you guys think, and don't diss this thing. It's a piece of shit. You can look at it, tell it's a piece of shit. I'm just talking about metal gearbox guns, like Echo 1s, Tokyo Marys, JGs. Yeah, all that shit. Classic Army, D-Boys. Yeah, the high brands. They should get into that technology field and make these things shoot around 600. Yeah, that's the potential of a magnet. So yeah, that's how the motor works, and that's how the gear assembly should work with the plunger and the support. So, springs be banned or capped.